Okay, hello and welcome to the video. I'm Lewkny, but you know what's crazy? Being trapped in a hospital with a demon. I know what you're saying. You're saying, Lewkny, why would you be in a hospital with a demon? About to get into the Vermander Curse. Is another Zed Technician game, much like the Man in the Window. The Man from the Window. Played a couple weeks back, almost a month now, I believe, and it did relatively well. So back with some more Zed Technician. Now, the Vermander Curse. JP Vermander has a problem in his eyes. You need to go see an optometrist, get some contact lenses. Visine drops, good as new. He's been swindled. Problem is he's been swindled, hoodwinked, hornswoggled. All right, I'm keeping up. With the offending party being none other than the local hospital. And by using the power of a ritualistic curse, he will have his revenge. Note, time does not progress during character dialogue, so there's no need to rush. And good to know, good to know. All right, I'm trying to protect me from viruses. I'm trying to play a damn game here. Now, Man in the Window was cool. Man in the Window 2 was also cool, but he changed the rules, so it'll be interesting to see what the time stop is here. There we go. I wonder what the mechanic's gonna be for this because, oh, there's a run. Close your eyes, Space. Why we ever need to close our eyes? Let's get into it and find out. There go those character models only Zed can make. You wanted to see me, Mr. Vermander? Buddy's a Rasta through and through. Got the dreads, the hazy eyes. He just sparked one. Hello. Why aren't this month's profits as high as last month? I've been looking over that piece of paper you gave me earlier, and I don't like all the numbers on it. They hurt my eyes, you see. I can't make heads or tails out of that dang thing. They raised the threshold on how much you need to donate in order to get your tax deduction, remember, sir? They did what? When was this? Sir, I've been reminding you about this for the last 8 months. Every day now, sir. But it's actually fine, though. You still end up saving way more money than if you didn't get the deduction, so it balances out. What the good Lord is my witness! I'm being swindled! I will not stand for this. No one gets over on JP Vermander. No, sir. Not now, not ever. But, sir. Now then, where have I been donating all my hard-earned money to again? The hospital, sir. A hospital? Which one? There's only one in town, sir. The only hospital in this godforsaken backwater town, and they still have the nerve to swindle me out of my money. Huh. Well, I know exactly how to handle a situation like this. Prepare the ritual, Hannah, and go fetch me my robes. The ritual? But Mr. Vermander, sir, please. This is entirely uncalled for. The people in the hospital have done nothing to you, sir. Besides, the difference in profits between this month and last month is only about 1% less, sir. That's nice and all, Hannah, but I don't remember asking your opinion. Now go! We don't have time to waste. Notify me immediately when everything is ready. Okay, sir. That boy JP said he want every penny. He didn't become a billionaire skimping. Damn. Cock diesel rat. Boy look like Luca from Breaking Bad. All right, Nurse Morton. Hello? Hello? Anyone home? Huh. I hear you. Give me a glad in a minute. Damn! Dr. Edna. Yeah? Hello there, Dr. Edna, I presume? That's me. Who's asking? Fantastic. I'm Morton, the nurse whose transfer request you received. Transfer request? What in the world are you talking about? You aren't aware? Surely you've read the email concerning me. We don't get no regular internet out here, sonny boy. Only thing we can get out here is that old satellite connection. And we ain't got that either. But if you're here to help, then I ain't about to complain. You got a lot to learn, so you better pay attention, cause I'm only saying this once. I'm all ears, doctor. You better snout too now. Oh shit, patient name Lang Boyd. Oh okay. It's a lot to read. When patients come in, I'll write their information down on this here clipboard. Wouldn't it be better to use the computer instead? No. Well, the waiting room is over here. Ain't much to say about it. All the magazines are older than I am, and ain't none of them worth reading no more. Oh my. It's a lot of rooms. That's a lot of hiding. We got 8 rooms. 3 are occupied and the rest ain't. Mr. Lang Boyd is over in 3A. Alright, 3A. He had a pretty bad back injury, but we fixed him right up. Miss Tammy Gills is in room 2A. She needs one of them teeth pulled, and we ain't got many options for anesthetic. So I gave her some of that old-fashioned medicine I keep under the sink. Not that whiskey, boy. She'll be a little dizzy for a while, but everything else went smooth as silk. Impressive. There's a woman over in 6A, too. Poor thing cut her hand up real bad on her job. Then tried to hide it. Her boss found out and sent her here. I ain't managed to figure out her name, so I wrote her down as Jane Doe and patched her up. Oh, a mystery. I wonder who she is. We ain't known to ask too many questions around here, Mr. Morton. We're here to help. Look at that eye. Side eye. Got it. Understood, doctor. Understood. We got 2 bathrooms on the operating room and something like a kitchen. Oh, excellent. The lights in here don't work half the time. We keep our medicine supply in the OR, but most of the bottles are empty because the budget ain't paying to refill them. And there ain't nothing even in the fridge, so don't even bother checking. Oh, does anything in the hospital function as intended? Not really. And that's about it. Let's head back to the front desk so we can get you signed in and start your first shift. You didn't tell me about the animal haberdashery inside. That old sign-in sheet is somewhere over there. I suggest you go ahead and start searching for it yourself, because I ain't about to come look for it. Understood, doctor. I'll find it. In the meantime, I'd better go back and make my rounds and check up on the patients. Come and get me if you need something. I'm sure I'll be just fine. Oh, we're Etna now. We got damn pterodactyls staying here and I can't find them. Oh, what's back there? They don't want me to know about. All right, it was 1A, 3A, and it was not 1A. And I'm stupid, I'm cooked. All right, I'm guessing we're gonna have to hide in these rooms. Bathroom, who's in the bathroom? Not a soul. Ain't. All right, I know 3A for sure. Bonquisha, got your Uggs on. All right, what's the word? Everything all right in here? I'm fine, Doc. I'm fine. Let me out of here. Matter of fact, I feel like I could walk out of there right now. Oh, see? He can't even laugh without it hurting him. This is exactly why I said, Lang, baby, please stay off the roof. It's dangerous. We can pay someone else to clean the gutters. But did he listen? No. He waited until I left for work and then tried to get up there himself. One little gust of wind, and next thing you know, pam, pam, straight into the hedges. You know I could have done it if the wind hadn't picked up. And that's not the point. You shouldn't have been up there in the first place. Doctor, can you please get this man something to fix his terminal lack of common sense? Please! Sorry, honey, but we ain't got nothing to fix that. Now, you two try to take it easy, all right? I'll be back later on. I gotta find this damn... All right, we got 3A. I was not paying attention. 3A, 6A. I don't like this room. Kitchen, OR. I'm missing a patient. Where's this rainforest at? Oh, wait. Too much overcorrection. But yeah, I'm missing a patient. Are those my cheeks? All right, we got 6A. We got 3A, 6A. What was the other one? 2A. Oh, she has, okay. No, she's drunk. I remember she's drunk. Golly. The back is backing. How you feeling, dear? Hey, Dr. Edna. What are you doing here? Still ain't sobered up yet, huh? Nope. That's fine, dear. At least that tooth ain't gonna bother you no more. Just give it some time and try to get some rest, okay? Okay. Why so spread out? You could've went 1, 2, 3. It'd have been fine. Anybody got no embarrassing condition? How you doing, dear? Okay, hand is fine. No, you ain't got nothing to worry about. It'll regrow back good as new. Good. Thank you. You are most welcome, dear. Try to get some rest and I'll check back in later. Yes, yes. All right, that's everyone. I'd better get back to Mr. Morton. Around here fucking up, ain't he? The fuck is your problem, sir? Dr. Edna? The phone started ringing while you were gone, so I answered it. And? The caller won't stop going on and on about rituals and demons, among other things that I don't understand. I think that it may be best if you talk to her. There's always something. She's waiting for me to leave the room when, honey, slow down. Ain't none of this making sense. Please, you have to get out of there right now. My boss just summoned an actual genuine demon, and now you're all in danger. Uh-huh. And who do you work for again? J.P. Vermander, ma'am. Who's that, doctor? He's some rich city boy who moved out here when he inherited his family's estate. A lot of folks around here have to pay him rent just 'cause his family owns the land. Yes, that's him, exactly. I don't know all the details, but there's a blood pact and a demon and a curse and all kinds of other stuff. You need to leave now. Once the clock strikes 10, you won't be able to leave. Honey, that's less than 2 minutes away. I got patience. I can't. Ain't no way we're getting everyone out of here that fast. My goodness, I didn't expect the stakes to be this high on my first day. But I'm committed at this point. Is there anything we can do to help our situation? I did go snooping into a few old journals kept by the Vermanders. Based on what I've read, if you can make it to sunrise, the demon will leave. But there's a bunch of rules you need to follow in order to keep yourself safe. For example, every hour until sunrise, the demon will enter the place it was summoned to. It will travel down the nearest hallway in search of blood, specifically your blood. Its own rules prevent it from opening doors to search for you, so keep that closed. What room are you both in right now? The reception area? There's no doors here. The reception area? You need to keep that in mind, all right? Stay in the reception area? When the demon arrives, make sure you're all in the same room as when the ritual started. If someone isn't, the demon will know, and once it knows where someone is closing, the doors won't stop it. If you're ready, I can tell you what to expect once it's 10 o'clock. I ain't about to let no demon run roughshod over my house of healing. Just tell us what we need to do, honey. Okay, here's what's going to happen first. The demon places a lot of emphasis on windows for some reason, right? It'll try to use its powers to open windows around itself. You're gonna need, and I cannot stress this enough, you're gonna need to close any and all windows before the hour is up. Leave one open, the demon gets stronger, and you don't want that at all. If you finish with everything you need to do before the hour is up, try staring at the clock. I'm sure it'll help pass the extra time faster. I'll stay on the line just in case you need me to repeat something. Good luck and please be careful. Okay, windows, doors. I don't even know where all the windows are. Okay, this doesn't open. Oh no, it locked me in. Come on now, I'm on a tight schedule. Tight schedule. All right, you stay in there, love. 2A, 3A. All right, y'all gravy, y'all gravy. And they got a TV in their room. Mama, you get a TV in your room? Yeah, you got a TV in your room too. Okay. She's in there. Bam. Whoa, come on now. Don't do me like this. Cool. 3A there and there, there and there. All right, no windows in the bathroom. Thought that was a window for a hot second. No windows in the kitchen. No windows in the OR. Those are closed. No windows. She's still on the phone? Yes. Sure thing. The demon will open windows and you need to make sure those are closed. Got it? And that's it now. If you want to hear it again, just come talk to me. And please be careful. Okay, okay. Close windows, close doors. Check it, check. Checkity, check, check. Okay, so man from the window is about hiding while he got in and delaying his entrance. This one is more about keeping him out. I like that. It's 11. Hold on, what time is sunrise? We got 5 hours? I forgot. All the windows have been closed. And then it arrived. Whoa. Buddy kind of tall, ain't he? Why you keep headbutting walls? Yeah, back out into the hall as you go. Here's what's going to happen next. The demon will try to power from any lights it can gain access to, right? You know how many lights are in here? You'll know it's inside a room trying to siphon power when the lights start to flicker. When it happens, all you need to do is enter the room, close the door, and shut your eyes for a few seconds. You're really going to need to use the space inside your mind to focus for this to work. You'll know it worked when the lights stop flickering. My eyes are closed. How am I gonna know the lights stop flickering? And make sure you don't do it right, okay? Make sure you do it right, okay? If you don't, then... Doctor, you look tired. That's because I am. Then let me handle things this hour. You should rest. He didn't let her finish. If I do it wrong, then what? Damn. About as tall as the demon. Is that this one? Demon right in front of me. Was that it? Just the one attempt? Still can't go through there. All good. Nah, I'll leave that open. Good, good. Whoa, yep, look at that. Goofy fuck. There are no windows there. You gravy. 2A, 3A, 6A. She's not in her room. Where's Axolotl? Mama, stop trying to get high. I need you to get back to your room. Hey. Ma'am, please. Strange things are happening tonight, and I need you to get back to your room. My bad. I'll go back now. You're getting high. Need to put a lock on that damn door. All right, good. The time was 12 a.m. All the windows had been closed. None of the lights had been left flickering. And then it arrived. And I'm standing in the hallway like a jacket. Yep. Nigga just stood there. Yeah, my fault, Morton. We lost one and got back yet. He was right out. He was right there. He was right there on that door to the right. You saw him get taken. Oh no, that means, damn, this is the house of healing. How dare the Vermander do this to us? We just want to help people. Believe me, ma'am, I know. We can deal with him later. Right now, we need to focus. You'd be surprised how much the demon's powers resonate with electronics. He can gain access into the phone lines and try to gain power too. If you notice the phone continuously ringing, then that's exactly what it's trying to do, all right. Now this is going to sound crazy, but you need to pick the phone up and listen. Pay attention because this part is important. If you hear anything, I mean anything on the other end, you gotta recite this mantra. Your presence is not welcome here. You must depart immediately. In the name of Jesus! Don't worry, you'll remember it when the time comes. But if there's silence on the other end of the phone, then keep quiet. Silence means it hasn't properly figured out the phone's location yet. And you don't want to give it any clues, all right? Yeah, I gotta go lock windows. I gotta close windows, lock doors. Y'all good? Make sure they in their room. Let's close the window. What are you doing? Shit, whose phone is that? Is that your phone? There's one ring. Stop locking me in, man. I don't have time for this. Shit, is that your phone, man? It's not your phone. What's this one? I didn't check for flickering lights. I think I did everything. I may not have gotten all the windows. I barely checked. Where was all this time when Morton was out there? Buddy was right there at that finish line. Got caught in the hallway lacking. That's what you get for trying to be a hero. I'm just pissed I failed. It's on me. It's definitely my fault. I paid zero attention to the clock. Man, from the window they gave you, it's like every time you did a test, it was like you got 2 minutes left, 2 seconds. The time was 1 a.m. All the windows had been closed good. None of the lights had been left flickering. All the phones had been answered correctly. By this point, the pain meds given to Miss Jane Doe earlier in the day had long worn off. So wondering if there was anything that could be done to help, she went to the apartment, attempt inquiring about it. And then it arrived. He got caught right where Morton got caught. I know they hear that thundering steps. Oh, he left her alone. Oh! She just covered her eyes. Jane Doe had done all she could to hide her injury from others. Her reasoning was driven by the knowledge that even a simple hospital visit could result in her never seeing her family again. Unfortunately for her, this fear was realized by entirely different means. Did I leave her door open? There's no. That's canon, right? I didn't leave her door open. What was that noise? Please tell me you didn't forget something. You can't let this thing do any more damage than it already has. So please try to focus. Listen to this. Here's what's gonna happen next. There's something about the demon's power that resonates with TV signals, right? It will turn on any TV it can manage to gain access to. They never show anything besides static once it takes control, but that's still bad. If it happens, just turn the TV off. That'll kick it out of the for a while. But don't leave any TVs that it's controlling on, alright? It won't end well. Right, come on now. One second, y'all. Close. Oh my god, the window's open too. Oh my god. Whoa! Mama! They did say dialogues, no need to rush. Why does it pull me back? I'm already out the door. What time is it? 1:34. I still hear static, and I'm just knowing I left one of those TVs on. Oh, it's right there at the fucking buzzer. The time was 2 a.m. All the windows had been closed. Good. All the televisions had been turned off. Okay. None of the lights had been left flickering. All the phones had been answered correctly. Why? I know for a fact I closed the door. I that thing was crazy. I know for a fact I closed the door though. Cause that technician is making everybody a furry. One game at a time. She said nothing about giving out pain meds. How would she know? She doesn't work here. Do I gotta go to the OR and give them meds? But let's put the pain meds, give it to boy Lang. I said that all backwards. Earlier in the day had started to wear off. So despite his wife's insistence to stay put, he went to the inquire about it. And then it arrived. I know boy about to put up a fight. He was ready. His back was hurt. He was ready. On the day of his accident, Lang Boy's mind was not on the potential consequences of his actions. Far from it, in fact. His mind was instead on how happy his wife and children would be after he cooked their favorite dinner. A dinner that he could not afford to make unless he used the money he'd saved by cleaning the gutters himself. The grandest intentions had now unintentionally doomed their entire family. I done made them kids orphans because I didn't give him pills. The Vicodin was right there. I definitely didn't leave their room door open, so I'm guessing I got to give them pills. There's one final thing this demon is going to try. That's all my patients, ain't it? No, Axolotl's still alive. Ritualistic candles. It has the power to manifest them inside its areas of influence. It's vital and very, very important that if you see one, you extinguish it. If you let it keep burning, the demon will be able to draw power from it. It won't try anything new after that. It gets to its part. So you don't have to worry about any more new rules. Oh, and I almost forgot something. This part is important too. Whatever you do, make sure you don't... Is that a candle? Next door. We had 2 TVs running. God. Oh my days. Why am I closing these fucking doors? Meds. I'm not losing Axolotl. Left the fucking window open. I can't even give her meds. Checking the windows. Get your ass back to the office. Back to the reception. Come on. The time was 3 a.m. My fault, y'all. I ain't mean to smack y'all like that. The time was 3 a.m. All the candles had been extinguished. And then it arrived. Seven A, 6A, 3A, her door's closed. Beat it, bozo. I thought he was about to run in that room. Bro, that's cheating. I can only hit the TV. That's a lot of time. There's no way I messed up. Moment of truth. The time was 4 a.m. And then it arrived. Oh God. Oh God, oh God, oh God. Beat it. I lost 2 patients and Morton. How long does this last, man? What time is sunrise? 6? You got my mind? Ain't no buffoonery going on in here. Cut it out. That's a grip of time. A phone rang, but it didn't ring twice. Did I miss that call? Back in the reception area. Morton just wasn't cut out for this job. The time was 5 a.m. We're done, right? This is the one? And the lights had been left flickering. All right. All the candles had been extinguished. Okay. But a phone had been left ringing. It wasn't ringing when I checked it. And suddenly, the demon began to grow stronger. The sun began to rise upon our little town. And the demon could not stay in this world much longer. It had already fulfilled its side of the Vermander pact. So it departed from this world back from whence it came. Dr. Edna had managed to survive. She was finally safe. It didn't matter that he was getting stronger. Yeah, boy got a power boost and still had to go back to the lobby. Oh, however, Oxalotl, an investigation into the 3 different disappearances that happened that night was launched. An investigation that was comprised by Vermander's influence. Despite her innocence and the lack of evidence, Dr. Edna was charged and convicted in connection with the disappearances. Without her being present to run things, the hospital that had faithfully served the community for decades now stood abandoned. Unable to get the medical help that they so heavily needed, the town suffered. The only other person who knew the truth left was Hannah. But soon she had suddenly disappeared. And upon searching her home, the only thing found was a strange lit candle. In the end, J.P. Vermander got to keep his extra 1%. And that's all that mattered. Damn. Hannah's the one that knew the rules. Look at him, smug. 1 star. No, can't do. Yeah. We're going back in. Just as quickly as it arrived, it had left because nothing was left undone. Precision and perfection. No one dies this time. That's the man in the window all day right there. Hold on now. Blank him up. A lot of time? A lot of time. Double checking on windows, because if something to give me, it's going to be the windows for sure. No buffoonery happening in there. All right, Morton, I think we got it. It's hour 5. Moment of truth. All the patients asleep. Everybody got their pain meds. We both got a perky each. We can celebrate once this is all over. The time was 5 a.m. All the windows had been closed. Good. All the televisions had been turned off. Okay. None of the lights had been left flickering. All right. All the phones had been answered correctly. Bet. All the candles had been extinguished. Great. The sun began to rise upon our little town, and the demon could not stay in this. That was the sun coming up. World much longer. However, in direct violation of the Vermander Pact, no blood had been spilled that night. The most important part of the pact had not been fulfilled, which meant that the agreement was now null and void. After generations of being enslaved to the Vermander family, the demon was finally free. And though it did not have much time left, it knew exactly how it wished to spend its final moments. Man, you better shut those lights off, blow out them candles to answer that phone, and... Damn, it's too late. I was gonna say shut those doors, but no. But ain't even got no windows in this. Hannah, what in the world are you doing back here this early? Hannah. Hannah. Oh, it's you. Don't you have some work to be doing? What do you want? Why are you looking at me like that? Don't you forget that you work for me, mister. I command you to get out of here. Why won't you listen to me, you stupid? The angry howls of the demon echoed throughout the town that morning. And then the estate fell deathly quiet. As it turned out, Hannah hadn't left the Vermander estate that previous night. She had been far too tired to return home after feeding instructions through the phone all night. That is a weird way to word that. Instead, she fell asleep in one of the manor's empty rooms. She was awakened by the awful noises emitting from upstairs. Hannah climbed the stairs and quickly made her way over to the office. Inside, there lay J.P. Vermander, beaten, unmoving, and absolutely mangled. But against all the odds, he was still alive. Hannah had a choice to make. A large part of her wanted to simply leave him there to give him the same disrespect and disregard that he had showed to others. She turned to leave, but deep down she knew that this wasn't the right thing to do. As bad as he was, she would not stoop to his level. So instead, she called for help. Took him to the hospital, didn't she? Yeah, put him in room 2A. In an ironic turn of events, J.P. Vermander's life was saved at the very same hospital he had tried to rid himself of. Despite their rightful justified anger at this man, Dr. Edna and Nurse Morton treated him no different than any other patient, and he was soon on the road to a full recovery. During his stay in the hospital, he was given a room near the front. Day after day, he watched the patients as they came and went. He watched as the hospital's only doctor and sole nurse did their best to help every person that arrived. And as he watched, he realized something. Those confusing numbers on that little piece of paper actually meant something. Those numbers represented actual people. People with lives and emotions. People that just wanted to get the help they deserved. It took a near-death experience at the hands of an angry demon and an insensitive stay in the hospital. But JP finally felt something that no Vermander had felt for a very long time. Remorse. And he vowed he would do everything in his power to try and make amends. His heart grew 3 sizes that day. However, due to the pact being broken, most of the wealth and power it granted was soon lost to crippling debt. With no other option, JP sold off his estate and assets to pay his dues. And the last remaining bit of his fortune was donated to the hospital. As a sign of goodwill, Dr. Edna let him stay in one of their vacant rooms until he could get back on his feet. He is currently working as a food delivery driver to make ends meet, as he hasn't qualified for anything else. Though he does miss his money and his old lifestyle, in the end, he's just thankful to still be alive. Morton settled into his new job as nurse just fine. Despite the rough first night, he grew to love the strange new town and its people. In the end, he knew that the decision to move here was the best one for both him and his daughter. Oh, you got a little Morton? A little Morticia? Edna is still the best and only doctor in town. She plans to use the donation money to renovate the hospital so that they can provide the best care possible for years and years ahead. And now that they had an actual budget, she decided to hire an accountant. Hannah happily accepted the position as her old job was no longer available. She looked sad, Happily, I don't know about that. She's glad to finally have a boss that appreciates her hard work. And though it took a while, she did eventually forgive tongue twisters forgive Vermander for all his misdeeds. The hospital had a bright future ahead of it, and everyone was on good terms. And that's all that mattered. Now she look a little happy, a little smirky smirk. Did I get 3 stars, boss? 3 stars! All right, Zed Technician with another banger, the Vermander Curse. W game, W story. I like the power and wealth from making a pact with a demon and then losing it all for breaking that pact. And you know, the character development too. It's very nice, very nice. But that is the end of this video. If y'all enjoyed that, do please leave a like, subscribe, comment down below. Would you make a pact with a demon for fortune and fame? Do you think you could be found remorseful and forgiven for such deeds? Would you forgive someone for such deeds? Look forward to seeing you in the next one. Later.